Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hopefully everyone's doing well on this beautiful Sunday, at least in the Northeast. It's straight up beautiful day. And I guess we should start off by saying, honestly, happy National Bourbon Day. How about that? So for me, 75 and sunny. I started my morning off on the golf course, had a beautiful, straight up beautiful first 9 holes. And then I started thinking about bourbon. And then my next 9 holes, the back 9, it went from here to, hey, I was thinking about bourbon, honestly, right? Think about what am I going to review today, right? So I decided to go with, it's National Bourbon Day, so I wanted to review 2 solid bourbons, right? So on my right, your left, we're going to review Elmer T. Lee versus, Rock Hill Farms, right? So if you recall, I reviewed both of these, right? I think this one, I believe I reviewed, thinking back here, I think I reviewed Rock Hill first, and then, link above. And then second, I believe I reviewed Elmer T. Lee, also link above. So what's similar about these two, right? So these both come from, obviously, Buffalo Trace. Both, Buffalo Trace, and they come from mash bill number 2, right? So you think about Buffalo Trace and mash bill number 2, there are 4 bourbons that come to mind, right? All from the same family, right? These 2 here. Then you also have Blanton's. Everyone knows about Blanton's, right? That's the 3rd one. And then the 4th one is Hancock's Reserve, right? That one is probably of the 4. It's like almost like the just not the really cool one, right? It's okay, but it's just not the cool one, right? Blanton's is pretty good, and then these 2 are probably like really the best of the 4, right? And then when you think about mash bill number 2, what's unique about them is that all 4 of these, and these 2 in particular, they're all single barrels, right? So there's no mixing of barrels. There's just 1 barrel at a time, dumping it, bottling it, calling it a day, right? So that's the difference, right? But these are the 2 that I think, I reviewed them both again in the past, and they're both really good bourbons, right? It's National Bourbon Day, so I have to drink good bourbons, right? So that at the end of the day, they are both buys if you can get your hands on them. But I've always wondered, even in my own head, which one is actually better? So we're gonna go ahead and taste them both, right? Let's do it. So let's go ahead and pour these bad boys. So let's talk about a little bit about proof. This one here, Elmer T. Lee, is a 90 proof. So it's 90, so a little bit lower. And I'll let you guys again watch those previous videos to kind of check all the different history and so forth about each one. And Rock Hill Farms, this one comes in at 100 proof. There you go. See that bottle? This one I actually have not opened, so I'm going to open this one up. Got to break this one open for National Bourbon Day. Got to open up some good bourbon, right? So I know these are really hard to find, and I get it, right? I'm not going to just start off by saying, oh, these are easy to find, right? Even in those earlier videos, I stated, these are hard to find. I can't lie. So the best way, I'm struggling here to open this one up. The best way to get these, honestly, as I've always said, find 1 or 2 really good, local liquor stores, right? And become friends with the owners, the managers, he and she. Those are the individuals that will really honestly take care of you, right? I'm struggling here, folks. Goodness gracious. There we go. I love that sound. Those are the folks that are really going to take care of you. Those are the ones that, when they do get into Elmer T. Lee or Rock Hill, they're going to say, you know what? Hey, let's go ahead and give it to he or she, right? They come in all the time. They're loyal, dedicated customers. And that's honestly how I got these 2. So that's that. All right, let's go ahead and pour this real quick. All right, very nice. So MSRP, they're both, honestly, MSRP about the same. I think this one's actually a little bit more, the Rock Hill. But both, honestly, in the same range in terms of MSRP. But again, the problem with really good bourbon and highly allocated bourbon is that, unfortunately, many liquor store owners do mark them up, right? So MSRP might be X, but they mark them up even more because there's the whole supply and demand, right? And that's unfortunate. But again, if you have a really good relationship with a local liquor store owner, he or she, having a good friendship, will probably just charge regular MSRP, maybe within reason $5 or $10 extra, maybe even 15. But these are 2 I would say absolutely worth hunting. They're both really good bourbons. So we are going to find out which one is better. Let's do it. All right. As I get into the color here, beautiful golden brown, very nice. Just want to say thank you guys for everyone, guys and gals out there watching the videos. Thank you for subscribing. Really honestly appreciate you guys watching my videos. That means a lot to me, right? But we'll say that. All right, let me go ahead and get into the nose here real quick. All right, so very nice and light. 90 proof for Elmer T. Lee, right? So a little bit less, right, from a proof standpoint. So I get a ton of honey, a little bit of caramel, maybe even like a hint of like fruit, but not a ton. Maybe like a little bit of like let me go back in this a little bit. Almost like some pears in there, maybe. All right, let me go ahead and try this one. Okay, I was wrong. Not pears. A little bit more like on the orange side, actually, a little bit, right? A little bit more on the orange side. A little bit of orange, some vanilla, a little bit of honey. Very nice and light, though. Nice and crisp. This is a crisp bourbon. Get a little bit more to finish this off. Very nice. Very light. Very smooth. All three of those. I like that. Good job there, Elmer. Elmer's like one of the grandfathers of bourbon, right? I mean, the man's got so much history about Elmer T. Good stuff. All right. Nice, and a couple things stand out. Clean, nice and smooth, and a very easy finish, right? Goes down just nice and easy. A lot of vanilla, a lot of honey, and a little bit of that fruit, right? A little bit of that orange fruit, right? Very smooth. All right. I have to have a little bit of water just to cleanse the palate a little bit. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and move over to Rock Hill Farm. So Rock Hill, obviously same mash bill. Obviously the age is probably a little bit different, of course, right? These are two aged slightly different. Again, see the other videos to check out all the information about them, the specifics. But this one's at 100 proof, right? So a little bit higher on the proof standpoint, right? Should, in theory, pack a little bit more of a punch. All right, cheers to you guys and gals. That's nice. That's really nice. Very similar, honestly, in terms of the taste profiles. Very similar to that, but just slightly more well-rounded, probably as a whole, I would say. Not bad. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit more just to try this one out. Okay. I think I feel I taste and sense the key difference. Very similar, right? The key difference is I taste a bit more caramel in this one and a bit more of a longer finish, right? Because it's 100 proof. As I'm tasting, like my taste buds, as it kind of just sits there as it goes down, it reminds me a lot more caramel, a little bit more well-rounded, and just a little bit more of a bite as a whole. So, you guys know me, I'm an honest judge. I'm gonna give you an honest, straight up answer. Both are great, but only one can win. The winner for today is Rock Hill Farms. Probably one of my favorite bourbons, honestly. One that you could drink almost any day. Why can't you drink it every day, right? It's not a full proof where it's like a 115, 120 where it's going to really just smack you. And it's not a 90, 85 proof, right, where it's just nice and light, right? This is an in-between, beautiful, crisp, clean, packs a slight punch, but not too much of a punch. And that's the reason why I picked Rock Hill Farms over Elmer T. Both solid bourbons, but Rock Hill Farms, you win. All right, folks, thank you guys for watching today's video. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done so thus far, please make sure you subscribe. And again, happy National Bourbon Day. Peace out, guys. Take care.